All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a very special edition of Suds News as we are going over the General Hospital summer preview. But then later on, we'll be joined by a couple other soap opera podcasters, including Matt Floor and Michael from Soap Opera News. And we'll be going over who could possibly be nominated for the Daytime Emmys.
Yes. That is going to be a fun one. But so is going over the summer preview. That's going to be a blast, too.
Yes. And actually, by the way, this was brought up to me by John Talks Everything podcast on YouTube. Also, his ex name is @GHWWE fan. He had brought up the fact that we said we were going to talk about the summer preview this past Monday, and lo and behold, we forgot.
I know. It was horrible of us.
And then last night we were planning on doing it, but thanks to Mother Nature, we had to postpone it until tonight. So that's what we're going to do now.
But we're here now.
Yes, we are.
And I look like a crazy person because it's really, really hot here, and I just sprayed down my entire head with the hose. So that's why my hair looks like I'm, like a Viking. I don't even know. But it's gorgeous here tonight. But I am bug spray. Oh, the bugs eat you. Oh God, they love me. My cousin's here, so she's listening to us live.
Okay, very nice. Yeah. I am still in Massachusetts. I am here coming to you from Seekonk, Massachusetts. And let's see, I see Susan in the chat. Hello.
Love Annie. Love all of you guys. We love all of you.
Exactly. So we are here live on not only suds-media.com, but also both of our X accounts at Suds News, at Suds Media and at Brooklyn 74. All right. So let's get into it. What's going on this summer in General Hospital?
Do you have the summer preview up, or should I pull it up?
What are we doing? Pull it up because I never got it.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second to pull it up because, of course, I'm running around like a crazy person and I'm never ready for anything. My God, I'm horrible. Now, one thing to keep in mind when they say it's the summer preview, just like when they say it's the winter preview, when they say it's the year preview, it's usually just the couple weeks after the preview.
Oh.
A lot of this stuff is going to play out before the end of July.
Oh, okay. So basically 4 sweeps.
Exactly. So, give me 1 second because Soap Opera Digest reposts everything so many times. So,
And by the way, folks, jump in the chat. The water is warm. We like to hear a whole bunch of different people in the chat room. We love all of the chatters.
We do.
Yes.
It's more fun when it's interactive.
Exactly.
I think. Don't get me wrong. Vinnie and I can talk to each other endlessly.
Yes.
But it's a lot more fun to talk to you guys.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
So, and do you guys see that Chad Duell has
he
released some music?
Yeah. Under the name Dooley.
Yes. Which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that it was something he was interested in.
I didn't know that either.
So, all right. Oh, here we go. All right.
Thank you, Del J. Del J says your ratings video was good.
Oh, thank you, guys. I love doing stuff like that. And if there's anything else you guys want me to delve into, any questions you have about anything, let me know, and we'll do more explainers. We love them. Exactly. Okay. Let us start. I have it up. So, these come from Elizabeth Corte and Chris Van Eaton.
Okay.
And it starts off with Jason's return.
All right.
So I'm going to read what it says, and then we'll dive into it, and we'll tell you what else we know. Steve Burton will be back as Jason, starting with GH Landmark's 16,000 episode, which airs on July 13th, barring preemptions. We all know this.
Right.
The character was whisked away by the WSB back in March after Jason took the fall for shooting Cullum to protect Rocco. Mm-hmm. Corte and Van Etten tease that Jason's return from abroad, a changed man. His imprisonment has had a profound effect on his outlook and how he intends to conduct the rest of his life. His decision will have big implications for Danny, Britt, the Quartermains, Anna, and especially Sonny. So I think I've been saying for a while that I've been hearing with them getting rid of the mob stuff that he was going to the WSB.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where this is headed. I definitely think that he's done with the mob.
Yes.
Which is why that it affects Sonny.
Yep.
I like that it says that it doesn't have a profound implication for Carly because she takes Jason no matter how she gets him. So
Right.
they're great. I mean, we know that they're breaking up Jason and Britt.
Yep.
We know. There are a lot of people that are still in denial about it, but it's happening.
Yes.
And they've really laid the groundwork to make that easy.
Oh, yeah.
I think, her not telling him the truth about Nathan,
Yep.
Cassius,
Yep.
which is really big because there was no reason she couldn't have told him that.
Correct.
She just didn't.
Correct.
And it affects somebody he cares about very deeply, Spinelli.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then her telling Cassius about Joss.
Mm-hmm.
That, if Jason finds out about that, that would be a big thing for Jason.
Yes.
Especially considering that, he right now is protecting the kid she thinks of as her own.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows that he feels the same way about Joss.
Yes. No.
She's bitched about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it ended up getting Joss kidnapped. And her life is in extreme danger.
Exactly.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And she didn't do it to protect anybody but Cassius.
Correct.
And yes, Cassius is her brother, but she's known him all of 2 seconds?
Yeah.
It's not like it's Nathan who she was so close to or anything.
Right. And she only knew him since the time at the Five Poppies.
Exactly.
It's been 6 months, 8 months at the very least.
Yes. Exactly. So yeah, her whole reason for it was just basically her own ass.
Yeah.
And her own whatever. So, I think that they've really laid the groundwork easily to end this couple.
Oh, yeah.
And they're introducing her new love interest on the same day that Jason's coming back.
So,
which is hysterical. Or the same day Jason's back on Sea Green. I don't know that we see Jason back in Port Charles right away.
Right. It'll be similar to the last few times where we find Jason in peril somewhere.
Right. Yep. So, yes.
Do you perhaps think that Valentine finds Jason while he's turning himself into the WSB?
It's possible, but
I mean, that would seal the deal.
It's absolutely possible, but also, Valentine's going to get the word out that Cullum's dirty.
Right.
Which puts Jason shooting him in a whole different light, if people even still think that he did it.
Right.
Because more and more people are finding out the truth about Rocco, so...
Yeah.
And Danny very obviously doesn't want to just stand by and
well, we
let
saw
his dad.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that, I think it'd be really awesome if Valentine saved him. Because, could Carly love him anymore?
Correct.
That
would seal the deal. For
oh my God, she'd fall over backwards with her legs in the air. Are you kidding me? Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong.
So he saved his car. He saved her Jason. Oh my God.
Well, Annie, Valentine is going to Geneva. We don't know for sure that Jason is in Jakarta. I mean, there are WSB black sites all over the world. So, it could be in Geneva.
Right. And if Val gets to Z, who's the head of the WSB, and Z believes him, he could have Jason brought there.
Correct.
To debrief him about what he knows about Cullum as well.
Yep.
So, there's lots of ways that it could, happen.
Yes.
But yeah. All right. So the next part unless anybody has anything else to say about it. No? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
So the next part is Anna's return, which we're already seeing this play out.
Yep.
Anna has the goods on Cassius, but struggles to get the word out while institutionalized in France.
Mm-hmm.
We'll begin to see the long-term effects of her imprisonment and gaslighting at Cullum's hands. Any happy reunion with friends and family are colored by counsel from a less than reliable source. We'll see echoes of Anna's earliest incarnation as she returns to Port Charles with deadly intentions. So Anna's going to be a little bit bad again from my interpretation of that.
I didn't know the earlier part of Anna.
She came to town as, she wasn't a full double agent at that time, but she was still bad, and she was like a jewel thief and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, she came to town not a good girl, and not the law-abiding citizen or anything. Yeah.
All right, so this has come up in online for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to justify Anna knowing about Cassius when nobody else knew about, not even Liesel knew about
I think Cassius is who kidnapped her and who had her. I think that's how she knows.
And then Cullum was the one that was doing the gaslighting.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think that in that time, because of that, remember, we didn't see Anna for a lot of the time.
That's true, yeah.
So Cassius had her for Cullum.
Right.
He's the one who kidnapped her. And you know what I mean? And had her for a while before we saw her pop up again at Windermere.
Okay.
So I think that's how she knows that he's not Nathan.
Okay. So all right. So I'm trying to piece together. Cassius came back to Port Charles while Anna was still commissioner.
Yes.
Because she was the one that ran the fingerprint.
The DNA and the fingerprints, and they all match. But if he kidnaps her, she'd be like, wait a minute, this is something weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so Del J says Anna was Holly's nemesis when she came to town because of Robert. So Holly was there first, and then Anna came to town?
Holly and Robert were together when Anna showed up.
Okay.
And Anna came to town already she was Robert's ex-wife, but Robert did not know that about Robin.
Oh, okay.
And Robin was like 7 before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Robin was not a baby.
I thought Robin was born on screen, and
no, she showed up as a 7-year-old. I hated Robin from the get-go, even though we were roughly the same age, which is weird, but I always hated her. Do you remember that show with the little girl who was the robot, Small Wonder? That was in the 80s. That's who Robin reminded me of. She always wore those dresses and stuff.
Okay.
Reminded me of Small Wonder. She creeped me out. She was so annoying even back then. God.
Okay.
Now, with her colored by counsel from a less than reliable source, I've heard that we haven't seen the last of Ghost Peter.
That would be fantastic.
I think it would be great, because because Anna's not okay. Anna is, Anna's a little not great. So, that could be very interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I loved the scenes. I know a lot of people have their feelings about Wes and Peter, whatever. I loved him popping back up.
I did too.
I thought it was great.
I wish, I'm probably the only one, but I wish Peter August was still in Port Charles.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I absolutely love the fact that he was able to pop in. I think Wes Ramsey's a fantastic actor.
Oh, so do I.
The way he delivers his lines is spot on.
Oh, God, yes. I agree. I absolutely love it. And I know a lot of people think, it's overacting. But, I think that he is a really great soap opera villain. And he plays it like an old school soap opera villain.
Yes. And for those of you that say he's, overacting or whatever the case was, go back and go to YouTube and watch any Jake the Snake Roberts promo from the 80s. That's how I felt about Peter August and Wes Ramsey.
Go watch Mikos Cassadine. Go watch old Helena Cassadine. Go watch Stefano from Days of Our Lives. Or, you know what I mean? Like, go back and watch the classic soap opera villains.
So you would know about the classic soap opera villains.
But I'm saying it's what he's right, and it's the same thing.
Yep.
You know, and I think, you know, I mean, I'd love for him to be alive, but as the evil Jiminy Cricket on Anna's shoulder, that's going to be wonderful. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
If that, you know what I mean? Because I can't understand. I don't know who the other less than reliable source would be, especially since I've heard that we haven't seen the last of Ghost Peter.
That would be great, and
yeah,
you also know that it wouldn't be Liesel either. So
right, no. But she's another one who's a great cartoon villain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean she does the same thing. Yeah. But you know, people, and she's great at it, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's that Carly Laura Wright thing and whatever.
Yeah, which really sucks. Although, I mean, is Wes on contract to days, or is he recurring?
No, he was just recurring, and he's done already.
Oh, he's done. Okay.
It was just he was a villain.
Okay,
it was just a short arc. Yeah,
and you may still see him until 2028 with the way.
No, he's been done for a little while now, but you never know when he's going to pop up because I don't think they kill. As far as I remember, they didn't kill him off.
And they're like 10 months ahead of time.
Oh my God, it's insane. Yeah, it's crazy how ahead they are.
Up on chat. Del J says wearing the fake scar on her face.
Yep. She had a fake scar that she, you know, she tried to like guilt Robert with it. And then she said that she didn't want to have it fixed because it was a reminder to her of the bad turn. It was her penance, but it just was fake. Yeah, she was just absolutely.
I like West. Cappuccino's welcome to the chat says, I loved him, but I'd never seen him before. Del J says Anna could talk to Jordan about her scarred face because of what she also experienced.
Yeah. Only Jordan's scar is real.
Yeah. Well, we got to bring back Todd Manning.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Cappuccino says, my neighbor named the black racer around her house Jake the Snake.
I
had no idea that was a wrestling reference. I don't know if she knew that either. Well, Jake the Snake, to be fair, could be a reference to Jake the Snake Roberts, WWE Hall of Famer, or Jake the Snake Plummer, who was a quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals back in the day. So, I mean, either way. Aisha, welcome to the chat, says, I'd love to see Jason out of the mob and in the WSB, but I don't see him taking orders from Brennan if Jack is sticking around.
If Jack is sticking around, I don't think he's going to be in the capacity of giving anybody orders. I think he's going to be
He'll get demoted.
Yes, exactly. Jack's got shit to answer for.
If anything, Valentine could become the head of the WSB.
Or at least the Port Charles Station.
Right, yeah.
Which would be really funny because Jason would take orders from Valentine, but he'd hate it.
Yeah.
He'd hate it.
Cappuccino says Todd Manning. I did too. I thought, I mean, I love Howarth as an actor. And I honestly feel like if ABC wasn't so sensitive, they could have kept that Todd Manning character on.
Well, the reason that he originally left wasn't about them being sensitive. It was because the deal with Prospect Park.
No,
but then when they were going to bring him back, that's when
they should
we're not bringing another rapist on. Yeah,
as Austin Gatlin Holt, they should have brought him back as Todd Manning,
which was what they had originally planned on. But
they did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, originally he was going to be Todd, but and they had already filmed killing off Franco.
Right.
With the plans to bring him back as Todd when they were bringing Austin on. And in between that time and the time that he came, after they had already filmed killing Franco, the network, the new person that they had to answer to at the network said, we're not bringing another rapist on. He can't come back as Todd.
Wow.
That's why the character of Austin was such a mess and was so many things all at once.
Yeah.
Because they had to flesh him out they had to create this character out of cloth very quickly and figure out what the hell to do with him because Frank didn't want to let Roger Howarth go.
Right.
And so they're like, okay, we can't have Todd. What are we going to do?
Oh, okay.
And it was a panic kind of thing. So yeah, that's why he was so weird.
Okay, well, that makes more sense now. Even
Mhm.
though I personally, it's a soap opera, so I don't. Daisy says, Daisy, welcome to the cast. I don't see Val being the head. I think the new head is Serena.
I mean, it's possible, but the last time we heard about Serena, her dad had to bail her out because she was in trouble for something with saving whales.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to be Serena because they've already said that Z is a guy.
Right.
So she's not the head of the WSB. And Daisy, you don't like Valentin. So of course you don't see him being the head. You don't like him. We know this. We know this, baby. We see you. I see you, baby. I know. She's in my jets.
Cappy says Trevor St. John, that they love Trevor St. John.
Oh God, I would love Trevor St. John to come on to GH. I love him.
Is he done with Y&R?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then I wouldn't mind seeing him
Yeah.
come. I mean, I know the rumors were going by before he was before he went to Y&R that he had signed with General Hospital. But
oh God, I would love
it would
Trevor.
be fantastic.
I loved him. I loved him on Y&R. I don't know what a lot of people were bitching about with him. I thought he was great, but
I thought he was a good character when I did watch Y&R for those few months before I got tired of it. Aisha says, Angela, did you like Carly with Todd?
Yeah, but I mean, yes, because they had a great dynamic. The thing is that there just wasn't enough of it. You know what I mean? It ended very quickly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he was leaving.
Yeah.
I think that she has amazing chemistry with Roger Howarth. And I know that they retconned Franco not being actually behind Michael's rape, but I just couldn't get behind Carly and Franco. Because even though there was the retcon, and I know that we all have to deal with retcons, and they are what they are, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. It was one that I just couldn't get into, even though they have off the charts chemistry.
Oh, absolutely.
But
although Laura Wright, I mean, we say that
everyone,
about a number of people, but Laura Wright has chemistry with a broomstick.
She does.
She has chemistry with everybody.
I know that chemistry is subjective.
Yes.
But, that when people are like, she doesn't have chemistry with anybody, I'm really like, I'm not sure what you're watching. Like, anybody? Really? Nobody. Huh. Okay. Again, chemistry is subjective. We see it. We don't, whatever. But no one? She has kept no one? Okay. That's, it's okay. I can accept that there are people who are wrong. And they're allowed to be. It is their right to be wrong. Just kidding. You're allowed to think she doesn't have chemistry with anybody. It's okay. It's sad for you because you'd enjoy the show a whole lot more because she is. I mean, I think undeniably she is not just the female lead. She is the lead of the show.
She is. Oh, absolutely.
Honestly, I agree. Without a doubt. I mean, they've really moved Mo back.
Yep.
And even Burton, I don't think is as much of a lead as she is.
No.
She is the show.
She is. Oh, completely 100% agree.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of her, our next preview is for Carly and Valentin. And I love that they had one together. I love that.
Okay.
And it's Valentin wagers his freedom in an effort to save Port Charles from Cullum and Sidwell. Will the WSB leader, the mysterious Z, ride to the rescue, or is his sacrifice in vain? Carly takes it upon herself to save Jocelyn, not only from Cullum, but the WSB itself, which means going head-to-head with the formidable Z. Carly means to get revenge on Brennan for luring Jocelyn into the WSB. Any future with Valentin is at the mercy of the WSB, as well as a multitude of people back in Port Charles who can't stand Valentin, and one who can, Anna Devane. Now, a lot of people have taken that to mean that there's going to be a triangle. And I know that, Laura Wright had said that, there was a triangle without even Anna being on screen.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all there's going to be to it. They're not doing a triangle.
Right.
They're not. They're, I think that Anna is just really angst for them.
All right. That makes sense. Yep.
Because the thing is that, I mean, Valentin cares about Anna. He will always care about Anna. He'll always love Anna. But everything that went down with Charlotte broke them.
Yeah.
It really did. I mean, it's not like they were to end then. How they ended was an extreme betrayal by her.
It was, yes.
And she got him sent to Steinmauer, and she didn't have to. And
Right.
even Finola Hughes, giving an article, giving an interview about it, said that Anna did it to save her own reputation because so many people were starting to doubt her commitment to law and order and yada yada. And I'm like, well, that's really freaking crappy.
Yes.
She didn't believe him that Jack had set him up, and she really, she got him sent to Steinmauer and didn't look back.
No, she didn't.
At all.
I have a very love-hate relationship with the character of Anna Devane because
I do too.
My whole thing is like she's, at least from what I know her, because I've only been watching for a decade, maybe 15 years, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen the whole gamut of her career.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like, she had a very tumultuous relationship with Duke because he was a mobster and she was like commissioner, WSB agent, whatever. And a very tumultuous relationship with Valentine because he was he's got his demons and whatever. Yeah. And as a spy, she has no poker face, like none. And I know it's a soap opera, but in terms of enforcement, she's just a bumbling idiot.
Well, my biggest issue with Anna is that with her history as a traitor and a double agent, she dares look down her nose on anybody else.
Exactly.
And acts better than them. And that's the thing, Valentin, I liked Vanna. I really did. But he was always having to prove himself to her. Mm-hmm. Always. It was always that he wasn't good enough for her and he had to continue to prove that he was still good and yada. And I'm just like, who the hell are you with your history?
Right.
And it makes me crazy when she talks down to Carly and acts like she's better than Carly.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm just like, no.
Yeah, no.
Daisy,
Daisy in the chat says, I need them to stop writing that Carly has to save Joss. Let her stand on her own as a WSB agent. Carly will never not feel like she has to save her children.
Right.
But at the same time, we are seeing Joss herself be independent.
Right. Well. And eventually Carly will accept it and they will deal with that and move on. But right now, Joss is kidnapped. Her life is in literal danger. Did you finish, friend?
Right.
All of that's clean? Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Her life is in literal danger. She needs saving.
Yes.
And Carly's not going to save her from the WSB. That's not going to happen. I mean, Carly's big thing is wanting her away from Jack.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing is that, her daughter's life is in danger. There's this, and this going on, but they will get past it. But Carly's never going to not want to keep her kids safe. That's just not how she's built.
Right. Exactly.
Never. So if you're waiting for that exhale, it's never going to happen.
But I mean, Joss is coming into her own as a WSB agent because we've seen Joss be much more combative towards Cassius than Anna ever was locked in that room. Now, granted, Joss is not being gaslit, and Cullum is not the one that has Joss locked up there. Cassius is, and Cassius is a little bit more empathetic, even though he's not letting her go.
No, I mean Cullum's been in there.
He's been in there, yes, but not to the point where he was gaslighting Anna.
No.
So it's a little.
I don't think he knows enough about Joss to be able to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anna was a plan.
I mean, Joss has been a lot more resourceful.
Right.
So.
Oh, she really has. I mean, she got that door open.
Yeah, exactly.
Anna didn't do that even before she was gaslit. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right. So next up. Go ahead.
Annie says, looking forward to Carly taking on Z. She's going to be there next week with Cass.
Yep. There's a great picture of the two of them, her confronting him at Windermere.
Yeah.
Yep.
I read that Valentine will have Anna's grace. Seems like a moot point. That's what Annie says.
Like,
Um,
okay.
and that Anna will give him grace because of
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but I'm kind of wondering if Anna gives him grace because she doesn't want him to know what she's up to.
yeah,
Because she's got some deadly intent.
yeah.
We'll see though.
All right,
Next up, Sonny and Sidwell enter a final battle with several lives on the line, Turner's included. Sonny is displeased by Carla's relationship with Valentin and seeks Brick's aid in bringing it to an early end. Sonny finds himself in Tracy's crosshairs when he is asked to take on new responsibilities. A power shift in Port Charles means Sonny has an opportunity to reassert his position, but it also means he needs Jason and Rick to get along. It's not going to happen.
No.
And he's not going to have Jason. So,
right.
I guess that problem will kind of be solved.
I mean, could we potentially see the? I mean, I know we've been saying it for. I mean, I think ever since you came on the show, that we're looking forward to the day that Mo retires. Could this be the final battle for Sonny Corinto?
Maybe, but I'm not. I've been burned before. I can't even put it out in the ether. I'm just, know.
Sidwell is a great villain, and
yes.
I feel like the only way they're going to be able to keep a villain on is to give him some type of redeeming quality, some kind of deal that he could be liked. I mean, Sidwell, we know is very much liked. He has the charisma as an actor, as a character on TV. As far as staying in Port Charles without getting his comeuppance, that's going to be the key of his longevity on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonny Corinthos is a mobster, and he's been on the show for 30 years.
Yeah.
So 35 years, I think. So it's a testament to how they've redeemed Sonny. Could that be the next phase for Sidwell?
Possibly, although we could also just see Sidwell back and forth as a villain. I have a feeling that's more likely.
Agreed.
That we'll see him hop in and out more than be redeemed.
I mean, especially since they have they're building the WSB, because Sidwell being a global villain with different things around the world, as opposed to that's literally just a Port Charles villain.
Right.
He doesn't have the reach that Sidwell has.
Right. Now, the next preview is for Laura, and it kind of ties into Sonny's a little bit too. Laura tries to get Port Charles back on track in the wake of Sidwell's comeuppance. Among other things, this may mean sandbagging Ezra and raising eyebrows with a surprising nomination to GH's board. I'm pretty sure the surprising nomination to GH's board is Sonny, which is what puts him in Tracy's crosshairs, because she's not going to like that.
Right. Yeah.
She'll also have her work cut out for her at home as she helps manage Charlotte and Rocco's difficult relationships with their parents. Laura extracts a price when Valentin seeks her help smoothing things over with Lulu. Laura could use a respite with Kevin and Ace, but her trip to visit them in Ireland may yield trouble for her marriage and bigger trouble for Port Charles. So that'll be when Jeannie Francis is taking her summer break.
Yeah.
Laura will go visit.
Yeah.
And apparently it seems that's how they're going to, get rid of John Lindstrom.
Yeah.
That sounds like they're, breaking them up or whatever.
Right.
So,
I mean, John Lindstrom is doing great on Beyond the Gates for all intents and purposes.
So much. Yeah.
And he's well respected there. He's on contract, I believe.
He's not, but he's like really a bigger role.
Yeah.
I had thought he was on contract too. I had heard that, but he's not.
So yeah, I don't foresee anything.
Yeah. But they give him so much over there. And he had nothing at GH after they killed off Ryan.
Yeah.
He was basically Laura's purse holder. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So next up we have Cassius. Cassius risks a clean getaway to say goodbye. I'm assuming that that's going to be to James. Cassius's life as Nathan comes crashing down, and we'll learn whether his masquerade has changed him for the better. But in the end, his legacy will not be determined so much by his own decisions, but by the choice of someone he leaves behind. James, Joss,
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I think the character of Cassius could come in and out, depending on what Ryan Pavey wants to do.
Right.
You know, which makes sense, and I'm glad that they established the character of Cassius.
Yeah.
Regardless of if it was a retcon or a rewrite, whatever. Nathan is a little too one-dimensional, so the fact that they have him there,
right?
You know what? The fact that they actually put him in the relationship with James kind of really gives it that youthful youthfulness, because for James can grow up on the show and be like, hey, where's
right,
hold Cassius at arm's length because he's pretending to be his father, or who knows what. So
right.
I mean, it works in multiple ways.
Yep. So next up we have Britt.
Okay.
Britt. Oh, also I should tell you guys, Ryan Peavy's gone. He has been for a while. He's done filming.
Okay.
He's already gone.
So
and
when
also
said that on the interview, that's what he meant.
Yes. Also, they have not, and at this point have no plans to recast Maxie. She's not part of anything with the Cassius reveal.
Wow.
Which is shocking, but they also have a lot going on, so
Yeah. It kind of sucks. Like, it really was bad timing, and then you hate to say about somebody's health, but it really was bad timing with everything with Kirsten Storms. Like,
it was,
because the whole thing could have been taken care of a lot earlier had Maxie been available.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it just
They had to change things for her to, because of her taking the time off. Absolutely. And the thing too is that it wouldn't have the same emotional impact with a recast.
Correct.
Maxie finding out. You know what I mean? Because it's Kirsten who had the relationship with Nate. So I think they just.
You say it wouldn't have had the emotional connection, but remember when Robin supposedly got blown up in the
that was so great.
And they had Jen Lilly fill in for Maxie. She did phenomenal in that story.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a feel good story. You know, Robin got blown up. Who wouldn't love that? We're gonna get strongly worded emails.
Oh yes,
yeah.
That would be Brooklyn 74.
Yeah. So next up, but one thing, without having Maxie involved in it, they could also save that reveal for her for down the line.
They could.
Who knows that it's going to be the whole town finding out the truth about Cash. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Right.
So, yeah. Next up, we have Britt. Britt faces big legal and personal fallout from her partnership with Cullum and Cassius. Obrecht holds Britt accountable for her choices and the secrets she's kept. A huge revelation gives Britt a new lease on life, but what kind of life remains ahead of her? Few are happy to see Britt back in Port Charles, Carly among them. However, she may find a friend in Isaiah, a frenemy in Lucas, and a handout from Joe. But for every potential bright spot, there's a real pitfall. She gets off on the wrong foot with Tristan.
Yep.
Newcomer Dean Geyer faces hard tests at GH and harder questions from Anna. It's when Britt finds a new low that she receives a kind look from a lost love. So the lost love, I think, could be, Jason coming back, but he just doesn't know things at the beginning. And Tristan gets off on the wrong foot with Tristan. Tristan is her new love interest. He's a doctor.
Hey, who doesn't she get off on the wrong foot with?
He has his wrong feet.
Wrong foot with Cody.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I like that Carly isn't happy to see her, so I'm hoping that means Carly finds out what Britt did as far as Joss goes. But yeah, so, and the new lease on life, but what kind of life remains ahead of her. Now, there's been a lot of speculation that they're getting rid of her Huntington's. There's also been speculation that they're just going to tell her that it's not as far advanced as she thought. You know what I mean? So it could be multiple things.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, I'm kind of hoping that it's some type of. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be some kind of misdiagnosis.
the thing about it though is that she was diagnosed initially when they were on the run at a last minute thing. Jason got her to get tested under an assumed name. You know what I mean? Like that day. So it would be a weird thing, but it's, it's GH. It's a soap opera.
Right.
Retcons happen.
But I also feel like I understand that, but she had also had a test done in Port Charles to see if she had the marker for Huntington.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, she could have believed that she had, because she had the marker for Huntington, that she was experiencing symptoms of it. And that could have led to them seeing the symptoms and saying, okay, yes, you have it, without actually seeing the disease in her nervous system or whatever, however that's.
Yeah, I mean, they could do it. But the thing, but then also later on, like before she left, they had her with that Huntington specialist.
Oh yes,
who told her that it was progressing, and yet, so I mean, there's a lot of, but again, it's a soap opera. Retcons happen.
Yeah, and honestly, I personally don't care so much about retcons. If it's a major story,
yeah,
but I also feel like there are times that they back themselves into a corner with certain things, so
yes,
they have to do something out of it.
Yep. So we'll see what they do. We'll see how that's going to go. But next up, we have Willow and Drew. Willow grows desperate as time and supplies of the paralytic run short. Nina and Brennan work together to track down evidence to keep Drew at bay should he escape his locked-in state. Willow must answer for her connection to Sidwell. Drew makes a big splash. I have a feeling that that's literal. I think he's going into the pool. I really do. I think he's going to do it on purpose or something.
Oh my God.
Brennan contacts Nina with news about a breakthrough, but is it too late? Willow's good wood floors are ruined. I think he's going into the pool.
All right. So we need to have some kind of a TV preacher tell Drew, all you have to do is go into the water and
yeah,
and then he gets pushed into the water.
Right. Yeah, into the little itty bitty pool, which I love. I love the pool set. But yeah. And then this was one of my favorite things. Brennan and Nina. Brennan and Nina get closer when she intercedes on his behalf, and she takes it upon herself to keep him out of harm's way. Brennan means to repay Nina by equipping her and Willow with the means to permanently disarm Drew. Brennan gets what he needs from a surprising source, but he pays dearly for it. Pushed too far, Nina pushes too far. Just like, I love it. I love her, always, and I say this like seriously, I like the character of Nina. I really do. And I love how she that woman could fuck up a wet dream. I swear to God, there's nothing she can't screw up.
No, you're exactly right.
It's so good.
Hello, Money Mac. Welcome. Happy Saturday.
Yes. Yep. Good times. So next up, Michael and Jacinda.
Yep.
As Jacinda's feelings for Michael grow, so does her impatience over Willow's place in his life. Michael still means to bring her down, but is content to play the long game. Jacinda may take matters into her own hands. Michael seizes an opportunity in the wake of a corporate shakeup. So I have a feeling Jacinda's going to shoot herself in the foot with Michael, then screw things up by trying to get Willow out of the picture.
Yeah.
Corporate
shakeup, could it be Curtis?
It could be Curtis. It could also be stuff with ELQ.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then we have Jordan, Curtis. Oh, sorry. I was falling asleep. Jordan, Curtis, Portia, and Isaiah. Jordan earns Sidwell's enmity with her contribution to his downfall. Curtis's defense is undermined by the crack in Brooklyn's marriage. Isaiah enlists legal representation to sue Curtis in civil court over his debilitating injury. An emotional cross precipitates Portia going into labor. Isaiah's patience is tested ahead of Curtis's criminal trial. Will Curtis accept a plea deal that requires a short stint in Pentonville or fight it out in court, where a guilty verdict would guarantee a much longer prison sentence? Oh, please, much longer prison sentence, please. Sorry. The two men put aside their tension temporarily for the sake of family. Stella welcomes Marshall home. So Hat Daddy's coming home, which we already knew, but
Yeah.
So
this
it doesn't sound like the story's getting any better.
No, but and it's just, I'm sorry, but Curtis has it in his head that Isaiah is the person that drove, like seriously, he won't accept anybody else. It could have been anybody going down that road, and he's got it in his head that it was Isaiah.
Yeah, exactly. It's insanity. Like, he's yelling at the cop the other day, "Why are you talking to Willow? It was Isaiah." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dude.
And remember, folks, just to kind of bring it up, we are going to be live Tuesday night this week for Suds News. I have to, unfortunately, work Monday night because inventory. But Tuesday night, it will be 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, like normal. And Angela and I will be joined by Jennifer Sells, who was my first guest on Off Script last month. She'll be joining us to talk all about General Hospital this coming Tuesday night. Which this coming Tuesday is also the last day that you can vote for the Sudsy Awards.
Ooh.
Suds-media.com. Go get your votes in for the Sudsy Awards. You still have another few days left to get your votes in. And remember, the Sudsy Awards are Sunday, August 9th, 8 p.m. time. I do want to announce that we have signed the Shannon and Amanda from Pier 54, who will be presenters again this year. So thank you to them, and go Pier 54 a follow as well on their podcast platform.
Yes.
But yes, kind of getting back to it, the whole Curtis, Portia, Isaiah thing. I'm over it.
I mean, you know me. I can absolutely hang in there, and I watch the whole show. You watch the whole show. We don't fast forward anything.
Yeah.
And I can usually find something to like in every story. I can't.
Yeah.
It's killing me. And it's just, everything else on the show is so good that it's just really bringing it all down, in my opinion.
It is. And it's just like, the justification of everything in it. The justification for Curtis and for Curtis to just consistently think it's this other guy. Okay, so Portia slept with him while you were still married. She was the first one to, physically cheat in the relationship.
Yeah.
Why is it that you have to blame everything? I guarantee you if this was set, back in the times of Christ, he would be Pontius, he would be the...
Right, exactly.
Jesus. Like, there's no reason for Curtis to be that upset with Isaiah.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's insanity.
And, it is. It's absolutely insanity. I'm kind of glad that Trina put her foot down to her parents at this point, but it's still too late because it kind of brought the character of Trina way down.
Right.
It really did. She had, it's like, we talk about the character of Trina because she was originally supposed to be a supporting character, just a friend,
right.
And then the character took off because Sydney and Michaela was awesome. So they put her with Spencer and the whole Sabrina thing, and then Tabiana comes in, and Tabiana's fantastic. But the way they have her shoehorned in this relationship, like, she's the adult child. You don't have to get involved with your parents' drama. And
I know
that way from the very beginning.
Right. It's ridiculous. I know that she, told her parents the other day that she was, but I'm just like, nobody's dragging you into this, girl. You're just putting yourself into it. So shut up.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Stop.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of Trina.
Okay.
Her and Kai are the next preview.
Okay.
A new arrival is just the first test of Trina's commitment to keep her parents at arm's length. Kai proves a capable cheerleader when Trina and Gio present their music before a group of influential record executives. Kai's former teammate Quinn reappears in his life aiming to make amends, and Kai insists that a renewed friendship is predicated on Quinn making amends with Trina too. Trina is at the center of someone's attention, but that isn't a good thing. Kai is unnerved to discover that Drew is regaining his mobility. Kai and Trina draw the wrong conclusion when they learn of a harrowing incident involving Drew. So I'm wondering if when he goes into the pool, they think that Willow pushed him.
Yep.
Which would be a reasonable assumption.
Yes.
So I have a feeling that Quinn could be either become obsessed with Trina or something.
Are they going to go in the route with Gio and Trina?
They seem to be setting up some sort of triangle there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because I like Gio and Emma.
Yeah. But I do too, but they also need something because they're boring.
Yeah.
They're like really becoming boring.
I'm almost wondering if Drew is kind of playing the locked-in role now, and then when, he goes into the pool, it comes
maybe.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he already is trying to set Willow up now for the car thing, so, yeah. All right, next up we have Jocelyn. Port Charles reaches a crisis point as Cullum attempts to leave Spoon Island with the results of Obrick and Britt's handiwork. A timely arrival affords Jocelyn one last chance to stop Cullum, resulting in a bloody battle on Spoon Island. Jocelyn's heroics bring her to the attention of Z, and when it's all over, she'll hold several fate in her hands and face reckoning across Port Charles. Going forward, Jocelyn must contend with Carly's opposition and commit to a lie that will have consequences for years to come.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, that could be a lot.
I'm wondering if it's about keeping Cassius's identity a secret too.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it looks as if Cullum is going bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cullum's not seeing the end of July, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't see any situation where he gets out of this. I think that he's taken probably the long dirt nap, is my guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Next up, Ethan and Ava.
All right.
Ethan has Ava's 6 in more ways than one when she finds herself a target. In a vulnerable moment, he makes a startling confession that will reverberate for months to come. A face from his past interrupts a budding romance and sends him on the run. Ava saves Ethan's ass and carefully tests the veracity of his confession. Sidwell's ruin opens up new possibilities for Ava, but old antagonisms remain firmly present. Clashes with Sunny lead Ava to strike a fateful alliance that will have repercussions for a long time to come.
All right. Mm-hmm. So, do we think that Ethan's going to come clean that he's not Phoebe's father?
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to tell her that he's not and who he's... Yeah.
And who the father really is.
Yeah.
And that's what, a blast from the past or whatever the case is.
Yes.
Now, the unlikely alliance that Ava has...
I'm wondering if it's going to be with the baby daddy.
That sends Ethan running.
Well, she's going to save his ass, but I'm wondering if that's... But then I wonder after... Because, I mean, Ethan's not long for this show. He's not going to be a long-term character. So, I mean, she's going to need help with her Sunny situation.
Yeah.
So... But... You never know. Could be lots of possibilities.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
So. Now, is the baby daddy a long-term character? I mean, I know they said they were...
I think so. I think that we're going to... I'm going to delve into this when we get to another preview.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Not this one. The next one is Lulu, Dante, Elizabeth, and Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Lulu is in for a series of shocks. First, when she learns that Valentin has been hiding out in Port Charles for months and with help from Carly and Charlotte. And second, when news hits that Cassius assumed Nathan's identity. Dante offers Lulu difficult advice when her relationship with Charlotte deteriorates. Anna's return from France may mean Dante can shed the stress of being police commissioner, but his relief may be short-lived when evidence relating to a high-profile crime goes missing. Opposite this, the Summer Softball League offers Dante a chance to let loose, as well as setting to strengthen his growing connection to Elizabeth, a connection that deeply unsettles Rick, whose romantic efforts keep getting interrupted. Elizabeth's curiosity about Brennan's ailment puts pressure on Nina and Willow. At GH, Nina uses her Liz uses her credibility and position to push through a change in leadership. Liz enjoys a rare opportunity to turn the tables on Britt.
Change in leadership. That's,
yeah. I don't know.
That's something strange because we already know she's head nurse.
Yes, but what I'm wondering is if with Portia being on whatever, she has her stuff, if maybe, Britt gets tapped for some, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, hell no. And brings her down or something. I don't know.
We got to see Terry because Terry's co-chief of staff with Portia.
Until we find out that, Terry took a job in Seattle at, Seattle
Right.
Grace or whatever. She's out there with freaking Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is the one I was talking about. Brooklyn and Chase. Brooklyn's attempts to direct suspicion on Willow does not go as planned. Brooklyn and Chase face a major test as she must own up to her action. Chase draws a boundary with Willow. Brooklyn enjoys positive development with Gio, but faces conflict at deception when the company takes on a new shareholder. I think that is the new shady businessman, Henry. And I think he could be Phoebe's baby daddy. He could be Phoebe's daddy. What?
Henry? I thought it was another name.
It could be. What?
I don't know.
Never mind. I thought it was Henry, but I could be wrong.
I'm getting some of the names mixed up. So.
Yeah. So she faces conflict at deception when they take on a new shareholder. He's coming in as a shady businessman. It kind of, And if he's the baby daddy, it's her key to keeping Phoebe.
Yeah.
A shakeup at the PCPD affords Chase an opportunity to regain his good name. Dante and Chase start working on repairing their friendship, though looming storms at Quartermain House may threaten any progress they make. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like Brooklyn and Chase are headed for Divorcesville.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're going to be probably the route for a couple.
Yeah.
But they can't keep them together. They're too young. They have to break them up, make them up, break them up. That's how it's just the facts of soaps.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah. So then we have Tracy. Tracy and Lucy do battle when control of deception is suddenly up for grabs. Tracy's aptitude as Quartermain matriarch is put to the test by shifting fortunes at work and at home.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to fucking kick her granddaughter's ass.
Yes.
When she finds out what that girl promised, she is going to kick her ass, and she should.
Yeah.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be fun. I mean, anything with Tracy going head to head with anybody is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
So then we have Danny, Charlotte, Rocco, and Scout. Rocco is furious with his parents over their betrayal. I'm assuming that's having Britt arrested for what she actually did.
Yeah.
Fireworks ensue when Danny and Charlotte seek to scuttle Cullum's plans. Danny has an unhappy reunion with Rocco. When Rocco refuses to break his word, Danny retaliates by naming names. The conflict between the erstwhile brothers further strains Rocco's relationship with Charlotte. Charlotte's got more problems with Lulu, causing her to seek new living arrangements. Jason's return prompts Danny to try to take the high road with Drew. Yeah, Danny's like, oh, you're going to side with Rocco? Okay. Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anna's return to Port Charles means Rocco isn't yet out of the woods for shooting Cullum, but he has help from Dante, Laura, Sonny, and Brennan. Jason encourages Rocco to put Cullum's shooting behind him. Left out in the cold by Danny and Charlotte, Rocco finds a friend in Scout. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And I'm wondering if we're going to end up seeing Noah. I think we're going to end up seeing Noah show up with the talking about him, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Next, we have Emma and Gio. There were a lot of these. They really dived into it. Emma and Gio's romance is thriving as they pave the way for Anna's homecoming. Emma challenges Jocelyn when she finds out her sometimes adversary is a WSB agent. Gio tries to mend fences with Rocco. Gio is surprised when the showcase with Trina results in an opportunity to develop a music career of his own. The good news brings him closer to Brooklyn, but their bond may not yet be strong enough to weather another lie. Gio saves a life, but there are those in Port Charles who dearly wish he hadn't. I think it might be Drew because he's the lifeguard.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
He's like a guy in a wheelchair went into the pool. Of course I'm going to save him.
Right.
Next is Alexis. A reversal for Drew means big trouble for Alexis, and she finally sets aside a long-lasting pretense with Willow. So that was all of it is. So she's done kissing Willow's ass.
Yeah.
Molly and Cody. Now this is an interesting one to me because I think that it's about Cassius.
Okay.
Cody makes a difficult decision when facing down a fugitive and later volunteers to take on an emotional, thankless job that may cost him one of the most fulfilling relationships he's ever had. I think that the fugitive's going to be Cassius.
Yeah.
For Molly, one professional opportunity may cost her another. Molly is there for Cody in a time of need, and together they take a big step. I think they're going to end up getting married.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe living together. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of them. Lucas. Lucas assists Joe as he seeks answers and then must deliver life-changing news to Britt. Lucas faces an uncertain future in the wake of Sidwell's defeat and finds solace in his relationships with Ava and Elizabeth. There's tension with Jocelyn, friction with Britt, and competition from Joe.
Yeah.
And that was all of them, but that's his new love interest. But they'll, he's still mourning Marco, so they'll,
It's going to be a slow thing.
Yes. Yeah. Slow burn.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, yes. So that is the summer preview for GH, which I'm pretty sure all of it will wrap up
by the end of July.
Yeah.
Which, sounds like it's hot. I mean,
yes, I agree.
We've known it for a while. Outside of the whole Curtis Portia stuff, everything else sounds very, very interesting. I'm wondering what job Cody is going to take that ends to peril in his best relationship ever.
Yeah, I don't know. His a thankless job that I don't know.
I mean, and who knows? It could be something to the point of affects his relationship with James instead of Molly, because so who knows?
Yep.
But
now they have started. Friday was their last day of filming.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody, because they're dark for the entire month of July.
Right.
And there's only 2 days next week that are part of July. I don't think anybody's filming. I'm pretty sure everybody's on vacation at this point.
Yeah.
And they will return back, I believe, August 3rd.
Okay.
Is when filming resumes. But they are dark for the entire month of July, which is why everybody has so many events and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So there won't be any behind the scene pictures. It's going to be so hard to get spoilers. But we're going to have a lot to talk about because we got July sweeps.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
And they've filmed and put into the can up until at least
mid-August.
Mid to late August, yes.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. So that's the summer preview, folks.
All right. And you know what? We're going to roll right into, I do see we have somebody else who came into the studio. Michael from Soap Opera News.
Hi, Michael. I'm so excited.
We'll go ahead and bring him on as we talk. Hello, Michael.
You there?
Hello, I'm here.
Hi. Oh, and
Hi, how
Matt
are you?
is coming in a minute as well.
All right.
So when Matt comes in, I'm gonna mute up and stuff for a second, just so I can move everything inside.
Yeah.
I'll mute up and stuff, but I'll hold off for a few more minutes. But yeah. So Michael, you gonna turn on your camera or no? I'm always fighting with him to turn on his camera.
No, I am trying. I am not sure if it's because of the laptop that I'm using. So I may have to change devices.
So you guys, if anybody doesn't know Michael, he is the editor-in-chief and owner and creator of Soap Opera News. He's our wonderful, and he's the one who gave me my first opportunity and why you guys have to listen to me all the time now. He's the one who inflicted got me upon you all.
Oh Lord.
So, it's his fault. Blame him.
All right. So now that I do see that Matt from 10th floor has come into the studio. So here's what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you want to move, and Michael said that he might have to change devices to be on camera. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream as just a summer preview.
And then we'll start a new one.
Start in 10 minutes at 10:15 p.m. And restart it under a new stream specifically for the Daytime Emmys nomination preview, or Daytime Emmys nomination predictions, I should say.
Yes, so our speculation.
Yes, so
we're hopping off just for a few minutes, Matt, because I have to move inside and Michael needs to change
devices.
So we're going to take a quick hiatus, although poor Matt's staying up past his bedtime for us, even though he's out in California. I bullied him into it. He's like, it's so late for me to podcast. I'm like, it's 7:00 your time, Grandma.
Yeah. You know, I actually, the reason why I'm on now is because dinner needed to be packed up. You know, like things are shutting down around here.
Oh yeah. You guys are getting quiet. I see that you're on. I see that you're still at the hospital.
You know, I have to wrap it up. You know, it's too many late nights here. You know, for the longest time there was this co-chief of staff situation here at General Hospital, and now all of the work is just falling onto Terry, and she's not used to it. She's never really run the ship herself before.
Yeah.
So some of us.
I'm so happy she has you.
You know, and so we stay behind to kind of help keep the ship tight. So
yes.
All right. So folks,
So we'll be back.
Yes. We'll be back just a little while.
Just a few minutes.
The General Hospital Daytime Emmys prediction special.
Yes. And we're gonna bully Matt. 10 minutes, you'll live.
I'll be fine.
All right. Okay. We'll see you guys in a few.
Yeah.
All right.